There we go.
Welcome back to the show, Reed.
Hi.
Boom. Do you ever beatbox? Like, yippee, yippee.
I used to want to when I was like little.
I used to think I could rap so hard, dude. I thought I was gonna be the next Eminem, dude.
You know what
no cap.
You know what I used to do? There's a song by the Beastie Boys called Paul Revere. I memorized the whole song, and I went to school, and I acted like I was a rapper, and I rapped the whole song, and everybody's like, "Did you make that up?" And I was like, "Yeah, just on the fly." And
Oh, dude, I did that too with "Lose Yourself" by Eminem, dude.
Yeah.
Because I literally printed out the lyrics, and in class, dude, I'd be reading it, and like that, I memorized it. Like, I still like know the first like good portion of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would walk around, dude, and I remember I challenged this guy to a rap battle, like, and this dude that's way older than me, and I started rapping that. He's like, dude. Isn't that that Eminem song? I was like, no. It's like came up that on the fly.
I used to also, what was it, 4th, 3rd grade? I used to also sing High School Musical songs while I was playing basketball. Somebody called me out on it. Somebody called me out on it because there was a song that I used to sing.
Shut up, Reed.
No, they were like, "That's High School Musical," and I was like, "No, it's not." And they were like, "That's from my sister watches that. That's from my," and I was like, "No, it's not. No, it's not." And like I made up some lie.
See, I've never seen a High School Musical though. That's the thing.
I
just know that one song because they played it at our graduation.
They
before
did.
we went out, it was like the Together.
Did they really? I wasn't. Do you
think
remember our graduation at all?
Dude, I remember I was just trying to get out of there so quick.
I know. I don't remember. Like it
We
seemed.
took a picture together though.
Oh, yeah, we did. That's right.
It's my background. My
Yeah, remember you?
I cropped it, so it's just me and you.
My dad jumped in, and you were like, "Do you know this guy?" It's my favorite thing to tell my dad. He was like, he thought you were some strange man. My dad's like, "Well, yeah, I was trying to act like it." I was like, "But yeah," and you scared everybody in the picture because they were like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we took a picture there. And then I took like 2 pictures, dude, and I was like, I'm outie.
I don't remember. Yeah,
There were some dudes that were like going around trying to get pictures with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, dude, last picture, come here.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember I grabbed some with my family. I think I got one with like Ethan and Dom. I got one with you and Ethan. I was like, dude, I'm out.
Yeah, dude,
I'm leaving.
I was trying to go to Disneyland, so I had a car ride. So I was like, I need to get out of here.
We got to hit the road, Dad. Let's go. Dan Cook, 30 minutes.
Yeah, dude, that's how it was. And it was my brother who was taking me, and he was going like this. Every time I was taking a picture, he'd come over to my ear. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. I don't want to get stuck in traffic. We need to get out of here. And so I was like, all right, we're out. Yeah, dude, I don't remember. I remember it was like, I felt like I was just making jokes the whole time to graduation, and then they were like, stand up, and I was like, oh, we're getting our diplomas already.
Yeah. I remember it was quick too. Like usually graduations are like long. Ours was like probably under an hour.
Yeah, it was weird. Usually
because we didn't have that many kids. Like we had a good amount. We had like a couple hundred, but
yeah, every graduation it seems like I've been to it's kind of like wrap this up.
Dude, I'm trying to like when I graduate like from Sac State, like that's gonna take forever.
Oh yeah, dude,
thousands.
Don't you go to this where the Kings play?
I don't know. I'm trying to convince my mom. Like, she's like, no, you have to go. I'm like, I don't need to go. Give me the damn piece of paper. It tells me I got a bachelor's, and I'm leaving. I don't care.
Yeah, my uncle when
I don't
he
need to dress
graduated
up
from Sac State, they did it where the Kings play, and it took so long.
Whoa, your uncle's a alum?
Yeah,
Stingers up that. Hey, give him my number. Tell him I want to hear about his experience, man. No, but I'm like, I'm gonna try to not go. I'm like, dude, just I'll take a couple pictures with my little robe on, and then I'm out. I don't need to sit there.
Yeah, who even knows if they're gonna even do graduations after this?
Dude, my school's already for the spring gonna be online. They announced it.
Really, already? I wonder why a bunch of schools are already calling it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's so confusing.
Yeah, I know.
I don't mind it. I don't care, honestly. I just want to get done. I just want. Let me just get my damn little piece of paper.
Stingers up, baby.
Dude. Stingers.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I always like to pretend I go to Stanford when I wear my Stanford shirt.
Yeah.
I had a full-on conversation with an old dude about me at Stanford.
No way.
He said, you go to Stanford? And I said, yeah.
Fear the tree, baby.
And then I was like, he asked me, like, what are you majoring in? And I was like, I haven't gotten that far. I was like,
Undecided.
I was
man.
like, I'm a freshman right now.
You should have just been like, dude, a little bit of rocket science.
Do you ever do that though when you're in public, like make up stories?
All the time.
Oh, dude, it's my
the
favorite
funnest
thing.
thing. And like because I wear like a lot of clothes. Like
That's
there's,
the
like,
only
some
reason
sport-
is because people ask me about my
yeah,
clothes.
there's like sports teams that like I have like a beanie that I got from Ross for like $2, like which is a good beanie, but it's Buccaneers. And
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I don't care, I'll buy it.
Oh, yeah.
And so, dude, one dude's like, dude, the Buccaneers, dude, we're gonna go all the way. I was like, I can't name one person on that team, but I was like, dude, I know. I give him knucks. I'm like, dude, it's our year, baby, our year. Walk away.
Dude, my brother wouldn't let me. We were at. Have you ever been to Dutch Bros?
Yeah, and it's
How they-
disgusting.
How they ask you like, hey, what you got planned today,
Little too friendly.
dude?
Trying to budge into my
My
plans.
brother wouldn't let me. I was gonna tell him. Well, actually, we're on our way to put down our dog.
That would have been awesome.
My brother was like, "Do not do that. Do not." Like I went, and then he was like, "I was like, if he asks, I'm gonna do it." And so we're sitting there, and he goes, "You guys got anything planned today?" And I was like, "Well, actually." And then my brother's like, just running errands." And my brother was just talking his ear. And my brother doesn't like talking to people. He was talking this guy's ear off just so he wouldn't have to hear me tell him, "Well, we're putting our dog down."
Yeah, it's like Dutch Bros is a little they barge into your little biz. You know, I get it. Customer want to be good to the customer. I'm afraid like I've only been there a couple times and I've only had like a drink there once, but it's always when I'm with Ethan or Dom.
Yeah.
Like if we're going by, dude, stop by. They call it Dutch. Like stop by Dutch and we pull in there and do big old line. But I'm afraid to like they ask like what I'm doing. And I'm afraid to like we're going shopping. Oh, can I come? Like I'm afraid they're just gonna try
All right.
to come in. Like
Actually, I
hop
need to
in the
return
car.
something.
Yeah.
Can I come with
I'm
you?
afraid, but
One
yeah.
time I was wearing this shirt and it's it says American Nightmare and it has a skeleton. It's a pro wrestling shirt, but
it's like I'm an American.
It was
Nightmare.
it's like this Japan group called Bullet Club, so it has like machine guns on it and it says American Nightmare with a skull. And somebody asked me, "Oh, are you a vet?"
Oh,
And I was like, should I play with this or should I not? And I was like, I can't. And I was like, no. They're like, is that a war shirt? I was like, no. And I was like, no, it's just a shirt.
why do people keep asking about like a shirt? Like
If my shirt
I've never
didn't
asked
say
someone,
American,
dude,
it wouldn't make
oh,
sense.
I've never asked like someone if I see him like 49ers shirt. You 49ers fan? Obviously, I'm wearing a fucking shirt.
Yeah, like,
Language. No, but like people like I've never like stopped and be like that shirt.
yeah, I think I said on like
It's the one.
the last episode with my dad, like my dad hates it. And I was like, well, stop wearing the stuff.
Yeah.
Like we went to Disneyland and I told him because we were it was when they were in the playoff game. He comes out and he's wearing like his Niner jersey. And I said, you don't want to do that. And he was like, why? And I was like, people are going to talk to you all day. And I was like, and what if they lose? Like we're staying there and people are going to come up to you. So sure enough, we're all walking. This guy sees him out of the crowd and he starts walking over. And I told him, I was like, this guy's going to talk to you. And he's like, Niners, baby. And he was like, we're winning this tonight. And my dad's like, looks at me and I was like, you're starting this. You wore the jersey.
Yeah, it's clothing like
I know. I don't want to wear anything that has anything like
I know, like I just try
that
to wear
makes
plain.
people question stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
I wear a lot of like Sac State stuff because like I kind of have to for like,
alumni, baby.
but no, yeah, like I've seen people like, dude, Stingers up,
Yeah,
like
alumni comes out of nowhere.
yeah, class of '68,
Class of 68.
fought Nam right after.
That's major stingers up, baby. Oh yeah, I don't. It's weird if you wear like anything.
I love
people
this
talk
shirt
to
though
you.
because I'm an alumni,
When people are like, "Hey, do you go there?"
dude. I
What
wish,
school? I bet somebody would ask you, "Hey, what school is that?"
dude. Honestly, I'm like, dude, it's down south. Yeah,
It's down south. Monster View. They
it's got a great business program.
They teach you how to scare. It's like a whole energy thing. It's kind of cool.
It's actually the reason you have lighting is because of what we do there.
Well, actually, they went from scaring to making people laugh, so it's kind of cool.
Have you seen Monsters University?
Yeah.
You a fan?
Yeah, I thought
I
it was
like
good.
that. Monsters University or Monsters Inc? Which
Monsters
one?
Inc.
Yeah,
I love
OG.
Monsters Inc.
Except I love how Monsters University, little Mike Wazowski, dude. Oh my
Oh,
god,
he was
dude,
adorable.
The
Oh,
littlest, I wanted to
I also
squish him.
liked what's his name, Randall, when he had the glasses. And
He's a
stuff.
little nerd.
Yeah, he makes cupcakes and stuff.
What's your favorite Pixar or Disney or whatever? Is that Disney? Or, no, that's Pixar.
Yeah, Pixar is owned by Disney.
Yeah.
My favorite Pixar. That's hard. I like Cars a lot. I do
Cars
love Toy
is
Story,
good.
but I
Cars is
love
very
Cars. Like I love the first one. Just
Yeah,
'cause
the
it's
second one's like a weird spy movie.
Mater.
Mater's a spy. And then the third one, dude, I hated the third one, how it ended.
Why?
Dude, he gives up his title.
He
and
retired, baby.
No,
he wasn't gonna
he didn't get the win.
He wasn't gonna win.
No,
dude.
you got to get that dub.
It's like Michael Jordan retiring, man. He finally was like, "This is enough," but then went and played for
Wizards.
Yeah, and then that's when. Yeah. Would you rather see Lightning McQueen be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go"?
I'd rather see him pull out one last Piston Cup and then.
It was sad. That was a sad, depressing movie.
Yeah, it was sad. He's like
Like
I'm
when he
getting old.
crashes, yeah, and he's like, "I'm getting old," and I was
I'm
like,
gonna retire.
"There's some kids who's gonna be like, what's going on?" And there's gonna be a dad sitting there crying.
And, Toy Story, dude. Not the which one?
Toy
just
Story
came
3?
Out?
Oh, Toy
4
Story
just
4.
came out. Number 3 when Andy is that the one where Andy drops the toys off at the little girl's house?
Well,
It's
yeah,
like,
they should have
dude.
ended it with that.
Oh my goodness.
Toy Story 4, I almost walked out of the theater.
Dude, the
That's how mad I
waterworks in
was.
Toy Story 3 at the end, though. I was like, he's just going to leave him? I'm like, take him to college?
Yeah, that was like a touching moment. And then Toy Story 4, when Woody and Buzz leave each other,
Dude.
I was like,
Yeah.
this shouldn't be happening. Like, I was about to freak out. I was about to yell at all the little kids. Like,
I was
"This
19,
shouldn't
and
be
I'm
happening."
like, what is going on?
Yeah, and I was like, why would you do it? That doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't know. It was weird.
No, but,
And I was like, Bo Peep, she left.
yeah.
All right,
I was
he
like,
had his
she was just a
opportunity.
Bitch.
Yeah, all of a sudden she's like a warrior, too.
Yeah. No, and then, but Toy Story 3, I remember
That's a
I was
good
like, he's getting ready to drop him off. I'm like, dude, all those toys have to do is just tell them that they're alive and he'll take them with
Dude,
you.
I'm alive. I've
Yeah,
been with you
he's
for
talking,
years.
and I was like, he'll take them to college.
Yeah, the only thing that I was excited for was Toy Story 4 was that Bo Peep was going to be in it because I thought it was kind of a ripoff that Toy Story 3 she was not in it, and they were just like, she got like sold, and I was like, what? I was like, come
Plot
on,
twist.
give me some more
There's a
information.
plot hole in this movie.
Yeah, and I was like, you can't just throw that and act like it was nothing.
Which is the first one the one with Sid?
Yeah,
That creepy kid
the
likes,
kid likes to blow up things.
likes to blow. Yeah.
Dude, if you had dark hair, that would have been you when you were little.
Dude, I was a terror when I was little.
I could imagine you doing that in your bedroom, just making these all kinds of morph toys, blowing them up in
Baby
your yard.
head doll and like a freaking tarantula body.
Yeah, that was weird. That was a really weird kid.
Dude, and he's like, he puts a magnifying glass like so the sun goes directly on his head. Like,
Yeah,
what
he's
the
like
hell?
torturing him.
He's like, yes.
He steals his sister's doll and puts a pterodactyl head on it. Oh man.
Those are what else movies are from? Toy
Um,
Story, Cars, Monsters Inc.
Bugs Life. I do love
Bugs Life is I haven't seen that in a long time. I gotta watch that soon.
Yeah, I think that was their second film?
I don't
I
know.
think
But that was a great
something like
movie.
that.
That was a good movie. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I used to own it on VHS.
Do you have Disney Plus?
Nah,
Oh, good.
I don't even have my own Netflix account.
I might drop everything and just keep Disney Plus.
Is it worth it?
Oh yeah. You ever seen?
See,
You
I
haven't
have-
seen The Mandalorian on there?
Nah. See, I could watch that if I wanted because I have this app that may or may not be illegal. It's undecided, but I can see movies that like haven't even come out yet.
Yeah, I would highly recommend Mandalorian. It's like a western.
Western. I thought it was Star Wars.
Yeah, it's like a Star Wars western.
It's got Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
That's cute.
yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, they're it's like only $6.99, $7, and you get this huge library. Like, not bad.
Yeah.
I just got a HBO Max, and that was like $11, $12.
We bought HBO on our cable thing because
Oh, really?
Game of Thrones when we were
Oh
watching
yeah,
it.
I'm not sure if I want to start that.
You haven't seen it?
No, I don't
So-
know if I want to dive into that rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Because I obsessed about things.
We
and
watched it
that'll be
like
one
just
of
a
them.
couple months ago, and we like started it,
Mhm.
and like I was working at the time, so like they would watch it at night, so I like missed a good amount. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would like, we watched the first season, I watched like the first 4 episodes, and then next time I watched it, it was the second season, and
Yeah.
I could just keep going, which I was fine with. I didn't want to get totally invested, but like I understand the plot enough. But yeah, we had to buy HBO because like our TV only gave us the first few episodes of season 1,
mhm.
and then all of a sudden we're like, dude, we can't watch anymore. And my dad's like, grabs his card, he's like, all right, we're doing it. we're doing this.
Yeah, dude, HBO Max. I bought it, and I
Lots
was
of
like,
lots and lots. It was awkward to watch with my parents.
oh yeah, I heard it's very odd.
lots
Like,
of sex and lots of nudity.
I heard.
And it's like still weird now, even though I'm like 20. Like
It's still a weird.
still
thing
weird
to sit
sitting there with my parents watching these two get it on.
Yeah, I remember I saw with my mom. Have you ever seen that movie Night Before, the Christmas movie with like
with Seth Rogen. Yeah, I've seen some of it.
That is a hard one to watch with your family.
Yeah, and
like I'm just sitting there, just like it was so awkward. But I mean, I don't know. It depends what kind of movie it is.
no, and then like when there's like boobs come up on the screen, and you're like sitting there, and like, like your mom's like kind of looking at you, like close your eyes, like Mom, I'm 20. I can watch if I want.
My mom now just goes, "What are we watching?" Yeah, I'm just like, you got to get past this part, and it's good.
Yeah, dude, that's always the worst. Like, and then also like you're watching like a fine movie, and then you're alone, and then right when your parents come in, a weird scene just comes on. That happened the other day. I forget what movie it was, but they came in, and it was I don't remember what movie, but it was the weirdest scene. And I was like, they just had to come in. And I was like, now I got to explain myself.
I started, what was it? I've been watching the show Glow on Netflix, and it's a comedy show. And the first season, like, once in a while, like, a pair of boobs would pop up. But then it was like...
Boobies.
Yeah, and my mom liked the first season, so I was like, second season's on. The second season was, it was
a lot
like
more boobies.
every single episode, but it would also show a lot of wiener, too.
Ooh.
And I was like...
Why'd you wink at me? That was weird, dude. Right when you said wiener, you were like this. You
I
left
was
eye.
like, you know what was up. But she was like, what is going on? Why is this keep? I was like, Mom, I don't know. Like, I haven't seen this season. Like, I just put it on, thought it would be good.
See, that's the thing with Game of Thrones. It's weird because like lots of sex, lots of female nudity, but man, I don't think there was one PP shot on there. Just ass, man ass. But that was so weird. You winked at me.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
like,
I was
wiener.
like, no, what was up?
I was like, okay.
That's probably I have a weird twitching. I think it's because of caffeine. I need to cut caffeine. I have a bad addiction.
Dude, I almost died with caffeine.
Yeah, I know. You should
Taking
drink
energy.
5 hours before.
No, not even that. I'm not even talking about that. It was only like a month ago, probably. Went to the store and there were like these energy drinks. It was like 200 milligrams of caffeine.
The Reigns.
Baby. And I was like, dude, I'll take one of these before I work out. It's like, I don't even need pre-workout anymore. Dude, I crack open one of those, down the whole thing. And then I'm on the treadmill, like doing I think I was like doing a half mile or whatever. I was like, I can't catch my breath. I was like, I'm pretty scared right now. And I was like kind of shaking.
And it feels like where like you can hear your heartbeat.
Dude, I could. I was like, and I had to work at like Domino's and all that. And I'm working. And it was the whole day. I was like, dude, I can't take a deep breath. I was like, I'm going to die. I was like, it's a wrap. I'm done.
Have you ever had over the recommended amount from a doctor of caffeine?
What's the recommended amount?
It's like 400.
Yeah, probably not.
I did that at Disneyland.
Dude.
Yeah.
At Disneyland?
Yeah. I started off.
Please tell me you were a little kid, not like a...
Dude, this was like a last trip.
I'm so excited.
Once again, I was talking about... Dude, it's kind of embarrassing. Like, I'm the first one up.
Is Disneyland the one that's in San Diego? Or like...
Yeah, it's like in Anaheim.
Yeah,
like,
not in...
Like right in between.
What's the one that's in Florida? That's World?
That's Disney World.
So
that's like a
I used to live in San Diego when I was born. I lived there for 6 years. So I went to Disneyland a couple times. And yeah, I remember the Matterhorn. Is that a ride?
Yeah.
I remember someone died on it like a week before I went. I got beheaded.
Dude, how old were you? Yeah, how old were you?
Well, so between 1 and 0 to 6.
Yeah, he was drunk.
Yeah,
and he stood up and it took him out.
His kappa was just detated.
Oh yeah, it took him out.
Yeah, I remember that. And I was like, I was so scared because I went on that ride.
And you thought you were
dude, I was ducking. I was like, dude, this is where it happened. I was like, I see the blood.
Dude, my favorite, this is going to sound dark, but my favorite thing is to tell people who've never been, like when I'm with them, like where everybody's died. I'm like, somebody died right there.
Oh, God. That's a big
But yeah, it's kind of sad. Like I'm the first one up, 6 a.m. It's hard for me to get up for work at 6 a.m, but I'm up.
When Disneyland's on the line.
Yeah, dude.
Man.
And I'm like, I tell my parents, all right, I'm gonna head out. I'll meet you guys over there. I'll spend the whole morning by myself walking around. I'll sit on a bench for hours and just sit there.
Sit there like Forrest Gump.
Dude, I do.
Watching the little kids play.
Or I'm like, I'll go ride that. Or like, I'll go look at that. Like, it's just, I don't know. I just like that. I just like sitting there.
I remember the one ride that was there. Was it? What's the one? I don't even know if it's still. Half of these rides probably aren't even there anymore.
Oh no, they're probably still there.
It was like a Yeti.
That was Matterhorn.
Is that the Matterhorn?
Mm-hmm.
It was
they got
like
a
frosty
Yeti
and it had like the eyes glowing.
Yeah.
I remember that scared the shit out of me because I'd be sitting there, and then I see the eyes and I hear like, I was like, oh my God.
Well, just to make it worse, they made it even scarier.
Really?
It looks more realistic and it like puts its head out.
Good night.
Yeah, dude. No, that's like.
I remember, is the one still there? The log one that you get wet, kind of.
That is the one that recently got canceled
Why?
because it's from a very not really kind of racist movie. Yeah, it's like
race.
they're like changing it to like Princess and the Frog. Have you ever seen that?
No.
They're changing it.
I know
to
Princess kisses like a frog and turns into a
Yeah,
king.
there you go.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah, they were.
You know how I
getting
know
rid of
that? Shrek.
Oh.
That's how I know that.
Oh. But yeah, Disneyland. That was the first time I like kind of almost overdosed on caffeine.
I think
I
I
had to
have a
walk
pair
back.
of Disney ears. Sam.
Do you?
I think they're down in storage. I had those. I actually have a. Oh no, that's from SeaWorld. Because isn't SeaWorld around there too?
It's in San Diego. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been there a few times too, and I have like a picture of someone drew me.
Oh.
When I was a little kid.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have like a really big head.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever have told you about the caffeine story. So I was starting to get like a little like sick, like my throat was, and so I was like, all right, and I would get tea, and I had like 3 things of tea because like it would soothe my throat. Well, I forgot that I drank like an energy drink that has like 300 milligrams, and then I was drinking tea like it was nothing, like and then like at the one point in the night it was cold, but like I was shivering.
Oh no.
And I was like shaking, and I was like in like a restaurant by myself because my family went back. I was the only one there, and I was like shaking, and I was like, it's cold. It's like really cold. And so I remember I felt like I was like a tweaker or something. Like I had to put my hood up and like close it, and I was shivering. And like I went to one of the bathrooms when like the restaurant was closed. I snuck into it and ran up to the bathroom because the heater, I knew it had a good heater in there. And so I was just sitting in there, and then like I was like, I have to walk back, and the walk back to the hotel. Like we stayed at a hotel that was really kind of far away. I was like shaking, and I looked, and especially on the streets of Anaheim. There's a lot of homeless people, so I just blended in perfectly. I was like shaking, walking, and like, oh man, I got back to the hotel, and like then I like felt like I couldn't walk. Every time I walked, like I felt like I was shivering still, and like I don't know, it was the weirdest like thing going on in my mind. Like I couldn't sleep. I have a whole sitcom that I wrote in my head from it. Dude, I think it's okay. I'm gonna sell it one of these days.
Trademark it.
Yeah, yeah. I
Copyright.
Yeah, it was weird, and then I felt fine the next day, but yeah, it was awful, man.
Yeah, caffeine is not fun.
Yeah, I've noticed like I was like, do I have an addiction? And I was able to cut it for a week, and I was fine, and then I started drinking again. But I was like, I think next week, like I'm trying to see how long I could go without it, but it's hard. It's like makes me like.
Yeah, I have trouble like taking pre-workout. Like I just get really jittery.
Yeah, pre-workout's one of those things too.
Have you ever been to SeaWorld?
No.
Yeah.
No,
I wouldn't go now. After I saw that one documentary with the dude with the damn Shamu.
Yeah, it's definitely having a hard time getting people there now.
But I remember when I went, dude, when I was a kid, I was like, this is so dope. I was like, this killer whales doing flips. I remember I sat like the splash zone. And I was like, oh, I might get a little wet. Dude, those things drenched me. And I remember it got in my nose. I backed up. I went up like 6 more rows. I was like, I'm safe now. Second time around, dude. Again, I was like, God damn.
Yeah, when you're a kid, like with those things, like especially with the animals and stuff, you're like, this is so cool. Then when you're an adult and you look more into it, you're kind of like, this is kind of sad.
Dude, I saw a documentary of Shamu. They're keeping him in like a little container. I'm like, this
Yeah.
guy's got to be free willing,
What
man.
was the one at Six Flags? Was it Shuka?
I've never been to Six Flags.
Oh, you haven't? Oh man, you need to get out more.
I know.
That's like, I don't know. I don't really. I kind of hate on.
I haven't
Six
been.
Flags
See,
a
the
lot.
only I've been to only theme parks and stuff I've been to. I've been to Disneyland, SeaWorld if that counts, and is it Knott's Berry Farm?
You've been to Knott's Berry Farm?
Yeah,
I love Knott's Berry Farm.
I went there when I was little, and
Really?
it had I remember there was a wooden roller coaster.
Yeah, that
I
was like a
dude,
world
this
record.
doesn't
at
look
one
very
point.
safe. It's like it's
Oh,
wood.
it's been there forever.
Yeah, I was like, this is wood. But yeah, that place is fun.
Yeah, I recently went to Knott's last year, and I was like, I went for their Halloween event. I was like, well,
That'd
I
be
think
fun.
I'm gonna start going more. But then all of a sudden, something broke out. China had to break out something.
Damn China vibes.
That's my favorite thing to say. I'm always like, it's always China, man.
Yeah,
They're,
made in China.
I go, yeah, that's what I like. Oh, made in China, typical.
Nah. Yeah, COVID. Damn COVID.
Yeah,
It's been rough.
it seems like it's starting to kind of get better, but I don't want to say it kind of get better.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it, man.
Last time I said it got better, then all of a sudden it got shut down again.
Yeah.
When I'm like,
I
things
don't
are
want to
getting
jinx
better.
anything.
Oh, that sucked when it happened, when they like closed everything down again.
When did they do that? I don't remember that.
You don't remember? That was like in July. They were like slowly opening things. Movie theaters were allowed to open up, and then all of a sudden the cases got up again and they shut everything down again.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You
that.
don't remember?
I don't remember that. I was probably
What?
because I wasn't doing much. I was probably just going to the gym back, and my gym
Yeah.
stayed open. So I was like, ah.
I think this. Oh yeah, yeah. My gym stayed open after it because they were just kind of like they did a whole letter. I think all the gyms in Nevada County did a whole letter to the government about like gyms need to stay open. Like health is important to this.
I wrote a letter to the government. That's like a rap song. I've heard
But yeah, I
that.
was glad that they actually did that because that's
Hmm.
my point. Is that there's a lot of people who need to go to the gym just for health reasons. I
Yeah.
don't know. I find it hard working out at home.
Do you have any like really like? I'm trying to say this without.
Oh.
So your gym, small place.
Yep.
Are you like the hottest one there?
I mean, I always say that anywhere I go. But,
excuse me.
Well, I did wink at you earlier.
Yeah, after you said peen.
What's it? I'm trying to think. Maybe not. I don't know. My gym is random. There's like people who will just all of a sudden come in, and I'm just like, I've never
Would you?
seen this
Okay,
person
let me ask
before.
this: would you consider yourself? What would you rate yourself 1 on 10
Like a good solid 5.5.
overall? Like with your personality, your looks, your peen,
Yeah, because I feel I have like an annoying personality, so I'd give it like 5.5.
annoying personality.
Yeah,
No, you're not.
yeah. I'm like, hey, you want to get into like some aliens, and then people
See that?
look at me.
I
weird.
dig that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. You're like a. I'd give you a. At least a
I feel
7.3.
like I'm a piece of meat.
I'd give you a nice New York steak, man. You're a good New York. Nah, I'd give you like a 7.3. Like I've given myself, like I think I've rated myself on the show. I think I was like a 7, just because of my strength. That gives me a couple boosts.
Yeah, I'd give you more of an 8 then for strength,
Oh, thank you.
and you got that weird personality.
Don't wink at me again. You just
No,
said
that
it
was my eye
again, dude.
twitching.
No,
That was my eye
keep
twitching.
winking at me.
It's my eye.
No, I was like, would you consider yourself hot?
No,
Would you consider yourself cute?
I would say decent.
Doing better than most.
Yeah, like like a little bit.
Well, you got
above.
that big man beard going. Like,
Yeah.
girls dig that. It's a lumberjack.
I don't know about this one. This one's kind of schmeggy.
Yeah, I haven't shaved in a while.
Hey, dude, you should just grow it out.
Yeah. So you got that going for you. You got like that lumberjack look. Girls dig that. Like you're like hairy like a bear. Yeah. Girls dig that.
I guess. I don't know.
Do you agree that there's someone out there for everyone? True love.
I believe if you put yourself out there. I
Ooh.
feel like if you sit there and you're
Ooh.
just like not really like putting yourself out there and you're just like, I'll find her one day.
She'll come to me.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a connection thing. Like I feel like people make a connection. They're not just like all of a sudden like you see someone and you're like, yep, that's the one. Like it's like a connection.
See you from across the room like, whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, who are you?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it just depends, I guess.
I feel bad for girls that go to the gym, dude, and the
I do
guys. Dude, some of these dudes, like, they'll stop their whole workout
Mm-hmm.
and just stare. I'm like,
Dude.
dude.
I think you might know this person, but she was going to my gym for a while. She called this creepy guy
Who is
out
it?
one time. Why would I say it on here?
Give her a shout out.
Oh. Dude, she called him out, and it was the funniest thing ever. He was very creepy, and she like finally just was like, "Why do you keep staring at me?"
Oh god.
The guy never came back to the gym. He was a very creepy dude.
Yeah, dude. Like people stop their whole workouts. And,
Yeah,
like,
that's what he was basically doing.
dude, I'm so oblivious during my workouts. Like I'm trying to get out of here.
Yeah, that's
So I'm trying to get my
also
shit
a bad
done.
thing for me is I zone out when I'm working out, and I'm like, I think people sometimes think I'm looking at them, but I'm just zoning
Yeah,
out,
I've
and
done
I
that.
feel, and then I feel even weird because I'm like, don't make it look like you're looking at them,
Yeah.
and then like I get even weird, so I'm just like, whatever.
Get back to my set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's pretty. Yeah, it's a.
I've probably had the love of my life come into my gym. I just was so oblivious and didn't see it, man.
Yeah, I also hate talking to people at the gym.
Yeah, don't talk to me. I'm trying to work here.
Like I don't know. I
Trying to
know there's
perfect
probably
my
some
craft.
guys who probably will approach a girl at a gym. It's like, hey, but it's like, yeah,
Yeah, who I can't
unless you know the person. But it's
Yeah,
like,
it's one thing if you know them, but I cannot. There's people that have the confidence that they shouldn't have.
yeah,
To
it's
just
not,
be like,
I don't think it's a good confidence to
yeah,
have that.
the confidence and to just go up to someone while they're working out. She probably has headphones in,
Yep.
not pat her on the shoulder. Hey,
Hey, or
You
like
new
when
here?
they're in the middle of working out.
like,
Hey,
you new here? You need a spot? No, I don't need a spot. Creep.
oh, God, there's a lot of people like that, and it's kind of
Yeah, I just can't. And people like go to bars, and like.
I'm somebody who would like to go to a historic bar, but like I wouldn't be like
See, I don't want to go to.
bar night.
I don't want to go to a
with the
bar. I want to go
boys.
to a pub. Pub seems more classic.
Yeah,
More little more manners.
like in Virginia City, like those old bars that they have.
I'd
there.
love to go to a pub or wait, what did I say?
A pub. You
Yeah,
said
a pub. A pub in Ireland or somewhere.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Even though I don't drink.
Yeah, but there would be a fight that would break out.
Yeah.
Well,
Ah,
then,
come
yeah.
here. You want to tussle there?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of fights that break out at pubs and at bars too.
And they always fight like this too. They got this classical. You want to
Yeah.
throw some hands, huh?
Yeah, for like my birthday, my brothers were like, "Oh, like it sucks we can't take you to a bar," and I was like, "I don't want to go to a bar, like especially around here. It's
Yeah.
gross."
Dude, there's this bar in our town. I don't know if it's open right now, but when pre-COVID, dude, I'd be driving there 7 a.m. This place is open. There's people in there. I'm like, it's 7 in the like you got to get your morning scotch or something. Like,
Oh.
do you guys not have families? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not if they're going there.
Probably not. Dude, people
one-
spend days in
One
there.
morning, so there's like a little market near my work, and these Mexican guys come in because there's like a crew that comes up, but like it's so weird. It's the weirdest thing. It's like a crew of people who work out, like they cut down trees. They do something weird. It's literally one white. It's the strangest thing coming out of like two trucks. It's one white guy who speaks English, and it's just like a bunch of like Mexican people, and he talks for them, and it's like. It's like a school bus, and they're like, "All right, go pick a snack," and he's like, "Guys, come on, we need to get." It used to annoy me in the morning. One time, these guys were buying like 4 things of beer, and this little guy was trying to pick it up and move it, and they were like, "Did you bring your ID today?" And he's like, "Huh?" And they're like, "You need an ID. We talked about this last time."
It's like,
They would-
damn it,
They would ruin my whole
damn
morning.
it, George.
I would be late to work, and I'd be like, "Well, there was a crew there." I would be like back in the aisles in line, and they would be messing around, and like even the cashier's like, "All right, guys, come on, we need to wrap this up."
Did you? It's like clowns coming out of a car.
It's
Like
basically
they all
what it
pile
was.
into one little car.
And it was just one guy who was just like, "Come on, wrap it up, boys."
Do you remember when was it? It was probably when we were in high school. Back to high school, man. We just always somehow
high
find
school
our way
days.
back there, man.
Man.
When people were dressed up as clowns and were like stalking people. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that was creepy.
Dude.
That-
I remember it all ended after someone just ran one of them over and it was
Yeah,
like,
and they
all right.
started dying. Like
Yeah.
people started killing them or beating them up.
If dude, and yeah, people are like, dude, I saw one. I don't know if it was real or not. I hope not, because it was the scariest one I saw. These people are like walking like on like a hiking trail
Uh-huh.
and going across like this little bridge over water,
Oh, I've
and
seen
one of
that.
them standing there, and so
Yeah.
they take off running, dude, and I'm pretty sure they get into the car,
Mhm.
and then that one's sprinting at him, and then one on a horse is sprinting at him. Dude, it was the scariest shit I've ever seen.
What?
Except I remember I saw one too. I was like, I think this is what ended it.
Uh-huh.
And this guy's driving, and this clown steps out in the road and just puts it in the next gear and
Did
just
you
hits
see the
him.
one where the guy grabbed a baseball bat and just started beating the crap out of that clown? That video, I thought was like,
That's awesome.
he just gets out and the
get
clown
wrecked.
starts running and he just takes his legs out.
Gets wrecked, dude.
Yeah, that was
Because
a
it's always
bad
happening
trend.
in like some weird remote town.
It
of
happened.
Virginia.
We had one incident up here when that was going on. You didn't hear me?
Facts?
Yeah, it was like the cops were called, and I think the guy was arrested, or not arrested, but they were like, "Don't come out and do that because
Dude.
they're getting violent."
Just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, dude.
No, but yeah, imagine if that happened in like San Francisco or New York or something. Dude, those clowns would just get the shit beat out of them.
Oh, dude, I hate big cities. There's something
Dude, we
gross
live in
about
a big city, man.
Yeah, we do.
Big city living.
Like you've been to like in the city,
What do you say the city is?
like say downtown SF, downtown Los Angeles, maybe downtown San Diego
Last time I was in downtown SF,
or Sacramento downtown.
I was in 4th grade for a field trip.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
did you do?
Age of Sail.
About Clutha?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
remember
I
that?
did that. I did that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I did that when I was in.
What crew were you in?
I was the one who was in charge of the ropes.
I was too.
No way, where you'd have to.
Wait, hold on. I had to do like my crew had to pull up a pail of water, dip it in the water, and this thing was ridiculous. So for those who don't know, I think I've talked about this on the show before. I did a field trip in 4th grade, Age of Sail. It was like you were all in boat crews, and you spent the night on a ship, like an old ship, and everyone was in character. Like we had this dude was the first mate, and he had like a weird little pea coat and a hat, and like he took it very seriously. Like this was his job. He was the first mate.
Yeah.
Drank his
Oh
coffee.
yeah. Then try the coffee to make sure it was good.
Yeah, but so anyways, the crew I was in, we had to like pull up this pail of water, dip it in the water, and dude, the pail had a hole this big in it. So we pull it up, and by the time it gets to the top, there's like this much water, and we had to dump it on the thing and then scrub it.
Oh.
We were like part of the labor crew. And then I
Yeah.
remember I got in so much trouble. I think there's a book somewhere around here of the Age of Sail, and like that a mom like took pictures of, and I got in trouble. I fell asleep on night duty.
Oh, you did? That was
And
my
they have a
favorite
picture
part.
of it, dude. I'm on the staircase.
Yeah, you couldn't talk to the adults like you.
Yeah, all they could say is "evast,"
Yeah.
which meant stop,
Yeah,
in
stop.
like pirate slang or whatever.
Oh, dude, yeah. What was it? When I went on it, I was in 7th. Yeah,
You
7th
mean in
grade.
7th grade?
Well, this is the story why. I had a teacher. I was a part of this class where it was like only a couple kids were part of it, and I was like there the whole time. There was like kids would come in every once in a while, and she was like, "I have to chaperone this field trip, so Reed's got to come with me."
Oh,
So I was like, "Yeah, field trip." It was like with a bunch of little kids, but I was like, "I don't care." I was like, "It's a field trip," but dude, our captain took everything serious. He was he
he's
yelled
probably the
at
same
kids.
character, dude.
Yeah, the first mate was like, he was like kind of like, that he made a kid cry first thing. Like he was like started yelling, and then all of a sudden I hear this kid behind me go,
Dude, I picture that first mate, like the guy took the job so seriously. When he was calling me, just die in a hole. When he would go into like his little captain's quarters or whatever, I pictured he took it so seriously. He'd have like a
another
log
day in the
and
life.
dip his pen. Day 39 on the 7 Seas.
dude. Yeah, the captain that we had was like, I think our school complained that's how bad he was. Like he was like a drill sergeant.
He's like, I run a tight ship here.
This one girl who was in the class got on his nerves so much, and she was doing it on purpose. And I was like, I was like, you need to stop. Like this is gonna.
So
he face red, got in her face, and was like, stop talking. Like and she started laughing.
yeah, dude, I would laugh too. That's funny because
Yeah,
I'm like,
he
dude,
was
you're wearing a
freaking
pea coat
out.
with
Oh.
old-fashioned clothing as a 40-year-old man.
Yeah, and
That's your job. You're getting paid to be a freaking 1700s captain on a ship that's not even sailing. It's just bobbing in the harbor, and this dude is taking this job so seriously.
Yeah, we got in trouble. He made us carry a rope from the docks, and he was like, if you keep talking, we'll just keep going. And I was like, what is going on?
What
like,
is this dude's problem?
is this military? And then like, what was it? The smoke. That's what I think everybody said. What he was so mad about was the smoke alarm kept going off on the ship. And like, I remember I had to get my crew up to do the night watch. He came in like tank top, just red face, slams open the door and just like, and I was like, whoa, dude! Like it scared me. And then he was like, and then just walked off. And I was like, what is this trip?
Yeah, this dude would. What else would he do? Yeah. Also, how do you get that job too? Like, I'm gonna be a.
I think they would hire like a drama department, and then that's how they did it, and they would just switch between them. That's what it sounded like they did. We saw one of the guys after our trip out of character. We were like, "Hey," and he's like, "No, I'm not."
He's like,
"What
"No,
are you talking?"
no."
Yeah, he was doing that. He's like, "No, I'm not." But my group, I had to have a kid who had like, he was kind of like special because that was my job, because that was the only reason why I would be going on the field trip. They said. This kid, I tell you what, was a handful. He would not want to do things, and I'm like, you have to do it. Like, I had to, the next morning when you had to wake up your crew to get ready, woke him up. He was like, I don't wanna. I'm like,
he's like, I'm not.
And I was like, I'm not doing this. I left him in there, and everybody was asking where he was. He slept until noon. Got up and it was like, I slept good last night. I was like, this little shit. Yeah, dude, he slept till noon.
Oh my god.
And then what was it? He kept on saying he was gonna tell on me for making him do stuff. And he's like, I was like, go tell. And he went to the teacher. The teacher just ignored him.
Dude, when I went, it was raining.
Oh,
dude.
No.
So I remember also I had like a girlfriend.
Oh.
That was on the trip too.
Uh-huh.
You know who she is.
Oh,
I'll tell you later. Not fair, but it was pretty serious. We were going like 2 days strong.
Oh, man.
And I remember. So also it was disgusting because it was pouring rain, and I'm wearing these fucking like pants, like the rubber boots and stuff, like rain gear, and I had to go to sleep in that stuff.
Oh,
And dude, but I remember my girlfriend at the time
your gal
sleeping in the top bunk above me. I was like, dude, we're sleeping together right now. I was like, we're in the same. I was like, I wonder if she's thinking about me up there, laying on my bunk bed. I was like, this is dope. I was like, this is what it's like to be a man. I was like, I'm a man.
This is the life.
Oh yeah, we broke up after that.
Oh man, let's.
Do you ever have a relationship, like elementary school relationship?
Oh yeah, I think you know who it is too. That's the thing. I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you later.
Just say it.
Yeah, man, it was one of those things.
What was it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'll tell you who mine was right now.
I'm not gonna say
It's
mine,
Reagan.
man. Who?
Reagan Heppy.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, dated in 4th grade for a couple days.
We're going strong, baby.
Yeah. Hey, I don't think we officially broke up, so we're coming on like our
Text
10th anniversary.
Text her right now. And be like, hey, so our anniversary's coming up.
Yeah, if you're gonna get me something, just.
I know it was fun dating in like elementary school because it was kind of like,
Dude,
I'm a man now.
I used to go around, dude. I was
boy,
passed
you're
around like
that
a piece of
kid.
meat. Every couple days, I had a new girl.
There was this kid in elementary school, and all the girls liked him. And I was like, yeah, when he gets older, he's gonna get ugly. He didn't get ugly. He got better looking. He got
Dude,
handsome.
I broke up with someone. This one girl for beat me in tetherball, dude. Because
No,
I was the
you
king of
didn't.
tetherball,
You
dude. Like tetherball was a big deal to me. I remember I
It was a
also.
big deal to me.
So I have two things with tetherball. First, yeah, I broke up with this girl because I was like, I think we started dating that day too. And dude, I'm playing tetherball, and we used to have like this game. It was like you could play handsies or footsies, and so you can only kick the tetherball, which I just bombs away, dude. Dude, this girl beat me. This girl beat me, and I was kind of like the champ. And I was like, this girl just thinks I was like, we're done. I was like, I don't even want to talk to you. And I like walked away. But also,
What?
I was really good friends with Hayden, and like all throughout elementary school up until like obviously now too. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, when did it stop?
yeah, it didn't stop. But when we would play tetherball all the time at Deer Creek, and I remember, I forget what happened, but we got into like an argument or something, probably over tetherball or something,
boy.
something stupid, and he decides to give me the silent treatment, and he wouldn't play tetherball with me anymore. I was like, what's this kid's problem?
God, you were hardcore with
Dude,
tetherball.
and we like literally, he would give me silent treatment. And you know what I did?
What?
I wrote a letter to the principal. It's like, this kid is giving me the silent treatment. He's being so mean. He's bullying me. Dude, we had to sit in the principal's office, and
He's
Hayden
bullying me.
looked at me. He's like, I'm sorry.
Dude, one time
Hold on. I might have not. I don't even know if I wrote the letter. My dad might have read the letter. Which is even better.
just said he's bullying me.
Yeah, I was like, this kid's not playing tetherball with me anymore. He's being an
Doesn't want to be my
asshat.
friend. I remember one time, we know this kid, Cody Gianna.
Oh, yeah.
One time, it was in elementary school. He kicked a pine cone, like not even hard. Literally, like probably hit my foot, like barely hit my foot. And I told on him.
No way. Were you a teller? Did you tell
No,
people?
I didn't do it
I used
often.
to snitch.
I think I was mad at him because either he probably beat me at something or he like made a joke and I was like, that wasn't funny, like towards me. And so I told on him. He had to write a letter that said, I'm
I love
sorry
that
for
so much, dude.
And I was like, oh, thanks. And I was like, well.
I used to tell on people a lot, and also I'd threaten to tell on people a lot. Dude, like, dude, if you keep doing that, I'm out. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. Teacher.
I don't want to, but I will.
I don't want to have to be this guy, but I'm going to if you keep doing that.
Oh, dude.
Another thing with Hayden.
Oh, no.
He was a big Chicago Bears fan. I don't even know if he still is, but he had this brand new white, and when I say white, I'm talking white, like bright ass Chicago Bears hat,
Oh, no.
flat bill, and he had like a small head, and it was a really big hat too.
Yeah.
But he wore it all the time. And I remember I was like teasing him, and I grabbed it. I was like, and I threw it in the trash. It just so happened it was
jerk.
chili day on
Oh.
lunch, dude. That thing had the biggest. He was like, he grabbed it.
Oh, no.
There was chili all over the top, and he's like,
Man.
dude, he was so pissed. I was like, dude, I can fix that. My grandma cleans a mean hat. And so I gave it to my grandma and she cleaned it, but dude, it
was probably
like,
marked
it was
still.
permanent like chili
Oh,
stain. And I like remember giving it back. I was like, all clean. And he's like, he looked and he's like, he throws it on his
That poor kid. How many times did you torture that kid?
Dude, we got silent treatment a lot. Dude, that was like our we used to when I first moved here, because he was like the first like kid I met when I first moved here, and like the family.
Yeah.
And we used to, after it was at Gold
His
Run.
bowl cut headed freak of a
Dude.
brother.
Dude, Dawson at that age.
I always like to bring up his bowl cut.
Dude, I will never let him live that down. Bowl cut, and he would always say, "We won, you guys." He'd be talking about football or like sports, like, "Dude, we won you." I was like, "That's not how you say it." He's like,
won
"No,
you."
we won. We
He had a
won
high
you."
pitched voice when he was
Yeah,
younger too.
and he had that bowl cut. But anyways, at Gold Run, we're like in first grade. Hayden and I, after school, our moms would be talking, and so we'd go to the playground. Dude, and the playground had like bad words written on it. Dude, we would like sit there and be like, shit. I'm like, dude, we just said that. And we'd like go through all of them. Yeah. I have some other stories.
I thought you were going to say you told on him. Where it was like, he said a
No, dude, I have some other stories with him when we were younger that I won't tell unless he's on the show. If we ever get him on the show,
Oh, yeah, we should.
I'll
These
tell
are
a couple.
interesting stories.
And I think he knows what we're talking about. But I'll hold those for a little bit. We have some.
he will tell you, like, he's a very open person.
Yeah,
about
that's why
that.
I want to.
Some of these things you'll be like, why would you
We
tell
gotta
me
get
that?
because I have like a couple stories with him like that are the funniest because we were young growing up. That I have to save it for when we get him on the show.
I don't. Speaking of when we were younger, back to our football days.
Glory days.
What was it? Were you? I think you might have been on this team, or you might have been up on one of the older teams because you were a badass.
Yeah.
We got in
Water
trouble for
takes some
hitting each
shit.
other in the balls.
Dude, I used to Yeah, probably.
No, you weren't. You weren't because I was fullback. That's right. It was my time to shine.
And then I took your spot.
But yeah, we were hit each other during the balls during practice, and I think it was a dad came over and was like, "What are you guys doing?" Like snitched on us. We had to run for practice.
I got in trouble in Pratt, like with I think you might have been on the team, but this kid was laying down during practice at nose guard, and I was like, "Dude, get up!" And I kicked him in the head, like with his helmet. He had a helmet,
And you got in trouble?
and I didn't kick. I
Yeah.
just tapped it. He starts bawling, dude. Ah! I was like, "Dude, shut up!" I was like, "You get me in trouble."
I was probably on the team because this sounds like it was like our younger years.
Yeah, it was like we were probably like peewees.
Dude, there was this kid on Pee. I don't remember what his name was, but every game I would be like, I hate this kid because he would sit there on the side. The kids who would sit there on the sidelines and just joke around, and then it sucked because they had to get a certain amount of plays. So it was like,
You gotta get
them in there.
8 power plays. Dude, go in a corner real quick. Just don't move.
Yeah, and they wouldn't know what they were doing, and I was like, this is.
I was a power player for 1 year.
Really?
My first midget year.
Oh,
year.
okay, all right.
When I played
First,
up,
I thought you were a midget year.
So
I was like,
I
what?
played up
Yeah.
my whole life, and then I played down 1 year didn't play down, but I
Was
played
it
with my
Pee-wee?
normal
Was it
group.
Pee-wees?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
that 1 year I was like 53 and I played QB at times.
Yeah.
and then after that, I went back up and played with the group I was playing with, and they played me at like DN or something. And dude, I suck so bad. And yeah, I literally played like 8 plays a game usually, and I remember I would just cry. I was just crying. I was like, I don't want to play no more. Oh shit.
What is it, huh? Yeah, when I was fullback, dude, I used to starve myself. Because I was to make weight. Because remember, you had to make weight.
Oh, I forgot about, dude. They used to fat shame kids.
I had to talk to. I was like, "Is there any way that I can eat breakfast for while we're warming up for a little bit? Because I wouldn't eat during the mornings or even at dinner. I would starve myself, and every time I remember I was just sweating bullets getting on that scale. And they're like, "Yep, he made it." And they used to make me. The coaches wouldn't. They would make me go to the ref and be like, "Hi, I was told to tell you that I'm allowed to run the ball. I made weight this morning."
Because you were a big old boy.
Yeah, dude. It was fun though. Like, fullback.
Dude, I forgot about that. We used to weigh in.
Yeah, that was the worst.
And
I mean, by
they've just
midget,
fat shamed these kids. Like, oh, you're over this.
and then you would get this giant X on your
yeah, the big tape on the back of the helmet to show that you are overweight for your age.
Yeah, and actually, I was glad when I got to midgets because the weight limit was like way up there. Like,
Yeah.
there was only I think 2 kids on our team who had the big X. But yeah, dude, that huge X. It used to be now what was it? When our midget year, those people they only got like this little X.
Yeah, tiny.
But they used to take these stripes and X.
It would cover the whole back of the helmet
Yeah.
to let everyone know if you were within like a mile, you could see that X.
Yeah,
Like, oh, that
I had
kid's
to explain that
that
to
kid's
family
fat.
members who would come to my games and be like, "Why do you have an X?" I'd be like, well, I'm really fat, basically.
should have been like, oh, I'm just a savage, you know? They
God.
a little X out.
Yeah, I think they got rid of that actually because
they
it was
should.
like
Yeah,
they
It's
were
terrible.
like, it's kind of fat shaming.
Because we were like the only league that did that. Other leagues didn't have
Yeah.
X-Men. They would
That
just
was
be able to
rude.
like, all right, you're fat, you can play.
They also got
play
rid of
fullback.
the certain plays. I mean, they have to do
That's
certain-
good, dude.
dude. Yeah, I don't know
Teaching
what was
kids that
going
you're
on.
gonna get on the field just because you're on the team.
I don't
No.
know what was going on when we played that they had all these rules like, well, kid's too fat, he gets an X and he's got to play at least 5 plays.
Dude, I saw a parent. The dude had some problems, but the kid like didn't play a lot.
Uh-huh.
And this was like I was in high school and I was like helping out, and this dude like his kid every day he'd just sit there and watch his kid not like practice very well and stuff, and he ended up like punching the coach after a game one time because the kid like played like 3 plays or whatever.
Dude,
Yeah, this
I don't
dude
understand those parents.
and these kids are like probably 10, 11. It's like this kid's not good anyways.
Yeah, when I helped coach, that's when I was like, I never want to coach youth
Yeah, dude.
because I was like, oh, that'd be cool because like I've always like not really wanting to be like a head coach, but like an assistant, just there.
I don't even know if I can handle coaching anything.
But yeah, but then, like not really like even like a coach.
I don't have
guess,
the
but like somebody who like
I don't have the
gives
patience
pointers.
to coach like
Oh no.
high school or anything, dude.
But
Because
I
I
was
would just be so
watching-
disappointed.
Oh
The
god,
kids
yeah.
like I've taught you this and you did it wrong. I'm so pissed.
You'd feel like your dad with our.
I've taught you this a million times.
But no, dude. Some of the parents, I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like your kid, like, oh man, I don't
Yeah.
know. It's one of those things.
Damn parents.
Yeah, it's like just let your kid be out there and have fun. Like your kid's having fun at look at him. He's messing around in the dirt. Like who cares? You're the one who decided to spend money on this.
My mom was I was like a great athlete and all, but when we lived in San Diego, I remember playing t-ball,
Mhm.
and I remember she came out to help my team, and I grabbed dirt and threw it at her. She quit. She's like, "I'm not coaching you." She's just savage and leaves. I was like,
Throw
"Wait,
dirt
I was
at your
kidding,
mom?"
mom. I was like kidding.
Why would you throw dirt at you?
I was a t-baller. I grabbed dirt and I was like, "Yeah."
Hey guys, look at this.
Threw it, and she's like, literally, she was like, "I'm done. I'm not coaching you." I was like, "Wait, mom, please come back." Did you ever cry when you get dropped off at like kindergarten or something? Like when your parents would drop you off, and like, "No, I don't want to leave."
No, for some reason I never did. But
Oh,
it seems like something
you're
I
just
would.
a lone wolf. Like, oh, I'm going.
No, but it seems like something I would do, like start crying. But like for some reason, I think it was just
I
because
used to
had
cry at
ADD.
sleepovers, dude. With Hayden too. Hayden was another one. It took until that Age of Sail trip. That was like my first time spending the night for real.
Really?
I would like go over to Hayden's house,
Mm-hmm.
and he would always be like, "Yeah, spend the night." I'd be like, "Yeah, dude, I'm totally." And then once like
Oh.
night hit around, dude, I would get so homesick. Like I'm so sick. I used to fake like sicknesses.
Mm-hmm.
I faked a concussion once. Like we were playing on like a bouncy house. We were playing on like a bouncy house, and I like hit my head, and it didn't hurt.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, right around nighttime, like when it was the time I needed to go home, but I had to spend the night. I was like, God, my head's just killing me. It's killing me. And then they called my dad. My dad has to drive over there and pick me up. I'm like, "Hi, Dad." I cracked this kid's tooth once. And
On
at Seven
purpose?
Hills. No.
Oh.
it was, I don't know why I just thought of this. Because I thought of another thing with my dad picking me up from somewhere. No, it's Seven Hills, like seventh, eighth grade.
Uh-huh.
Basketball, waiting to go into the gym.
Oh no.
This kid's name's Adam, and he's looking up against the glass thing, like looking through.
did it.
And we're like in a group, and I come running in and jump into the
Oh,
group.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't like just slam his head. No, I like came diving into the group, like trying to be funny, and I like hit him. And he looks at us, and his tooth is chipped. And we were all like, "Oh my God!" And dude, it, like the cracked the part of the window, like his face hit, and he was like, and we were all terrified because this kid was like one of those crazy kids, like no holds barred, he'll hurt you,
Yeah.
like on purpose, like he will do something crazy. And yeah, so we're running around, and he calls his mom. And he's like, "We gotta get this shit fixed now. Call the dentist. Call the doctor. I don't care." He's like, "This is the moneymaker. We gotta fix this shit." He's like, "We gotta fix this shit." And I remember, like, I was sitting there so scared because I was like, "Dude, are we gonna have to pay for that?"
Yeah.
And like, I get in my dad's car, and he didn't know yet. I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Hey, Dad, if you get a
told on
call, if you
yourself.
get a call from like a parent saying,
God, you were a handful.
yeah."
You get a call.
If you get a call, I was like, "I chipped this kid's tooth by accident."
Oh my God. I'm trying to think what was like the worst thing I ever. I mean, I one time
I
was
did
showing
some
this-
crazy shit in middle school.
Yeah, it sounds like
With that same kid. I think I talked about this a while back. With that same kid, Adam, and another friend. We planned to sabotage a school on the last day of school.
Oh God.
Like with stink bombs. Like, you know, the stink spray that
Yeah.
smells like just absolute dog poop.
Oh yeah.
We had a plan to plant it so the whole school, and I had like a map, dude. I made it on Minecraft, our school, and planned it out. And they ended up like backing down, and like, so I was like,
You
"Oh,
went
I
through
guess
with
this is
it."
over."
Oh.
Yeah, we
We
went
kind
lone
of
wolf.
finished what we started.
No, but yeah, we had a plan just to completely.
Oh my-
Those kids were kind of the reason I got in trouble a lot in 7th, 8th grade, because I got in trouble for like selling sodas. We had a business going.
Oh, you were those kids who would sell the
selling
soda.
sodas out of my locker.
Oh my.
We did that. Yeah, those kids.
Yeah. Well, I know.
They introduced me into a lot of mature knowledge. Let me just say that.
Mature knowledge.
Mature content.
Yeah, I think I was probably too scared to plan anything out, like at a school. Like, oh, we're gonna do a stink bomb.
Well, your school was only 10 kids. So
Yeah,
they figure out.
I feel like it was that one.
they can figure out. They can line you up.
Most, that one. Oh, one time I got a kid to do this, to jump up on a tree, and I would do this thing where I would like put my leg on the branch, and I would try to make it look like I did a backflip. And then I was like, try it. So this one kid, he goes for it. Teacher comes around the corner, and like the pink slip was like detention, and like it goes on your record. Pink slip. You don't pull on that tree. Like, and I was like looking at him like, don't tell on me. Do not say that. And then he did it, but I was like, oh my God. Dude, it was one of those moments where I was like,
I got suspended in 7th grade for this kid. It sounds like a dick move, but it was like it was joking.
Uh-huh.
This kid comes in the bathroom, and I like grabbed his shirt. I was like, I want my money. And I was like kidding. Like, I want my money and stuff. This kid pisses his pants.
No way.
Pisses his pants. And I was like, oh my God. And he told on me. And yeah, got a day suspension for that on campus.
Oh
I took on campus because I thought like, oh, if I go on campus, my parents won't ever know. And I didn't know they'd called my parents. Yeah, dude, I was just kidding. I was like, I want my money. I want my money. Kid pissed his pants.
Did he cry too?
I don't. He was probably just petrified.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, that was not my.
How did you do that?
Also, dude, I used to volunteer 8th grade with Dawson Faye.
Mm-hmm.
It was so fun. We TA'd for special needs class and like helped out. And one of the kids, like I walked to graduation.
Dawson?
No,
Oh.
no, he was one of the other
It's like, wait,
TAs.
what?
Yeah, I helped Dawson read and we like I had one of the buddies. His name's Cody.
Mm-hmm.
I walked with him.
Oh, yeah,
during
yeah.
graduation. But so
I
I
told
was
that kid to call me a quitter in high school.
he couldn't talk.
Yeah, I know, but you're like, that's a quitter right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, after you quit tennis. Yeah. No, we were walking. Like, he was always my buddy. Like, I always had him.
mm-hmm.
I lost him one time. Because he would wander. Like, he would hold my hand. Like, he was cool. But he would, if you, like, let go and, like, he'd sit there for a while, he would just take off. And, like, he couldn't run, but, like, he would walk fast. It was a good speed walk. And I remember I was like,
talk?
No.
Yeah, he don't say your name.
Mm-mm. That was
wrong one. You're right. You're right. Okay, never mind. Wrong kid.
No, Cody. Yeah, he took off on me one time when I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to I think I was talking to Dawson or something. We were messing around.
Uh-huh.
Kid takes off on me, and I like turn around and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, where is he? And I take off sprinting down the hallways, and lo and behold, he's sitting there like playing with the lock. I was like, oh thank God. I was like, don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
Please don't tell anyone.
Oh man, yeah, I've always
that was fun. Oop. That was fun. That was a fun TA class.
Oh man, that's
yeah. I was like, please don't tell anyone, dude. I remember I was all of a sudden my stomach dropped and I turned around. I was like, oh my God, because we were like near a road too. I was like, oh, for the love of God, please, where did you go? Take off sprinting.
What if you just lost him?
Dude, I don't know what. That's what I thought. I was like,
that's a lot of responsibility to put on a middle schooler though. Or
Yeah.
was this in high school?
No, middle school.
Yeah,
I
that's
did
a lot
it in
of
high school too, but
responsibility.
no, this was middle school, and I was like,
High school I can understand. Middle school, that's a big
dude,
responsibility.
I was like, oh my God, he's gone. I almost had tears in my eyes because I was like, I'm gonna be in so much trouble here if I can't find him.
Did you ever lose somebody in high school?
Nah, I was pretty good because we didn't like take him anywhere. Like I just was in a class.
Do you remember that dodgeball tournament we did?
Dude dominated it.
Dude,
we lost in the finals.
Who thought that was a good idea? Somebody threw one at a kid's face. That was you?
Dude, I pelted a teacher in the face. Remember the girl that was like in charge of it that ran it? Dude, I unloaded at least an 86-mile-per-hour fastball to the face.
God, I did not know that was you.
Yeah,
you made a kid cry.
Yeah. And I wasn't sad about it either. I was like, dude, get off the tracks. This is when the adults are playing, dude. The adults are playing now. We were playing for Amazon cards.
Oh, that's right. Wait.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the I'm talking about the one we did with the special needs class.
I think I made a kid credit.
Yeah, I think
Because
you
once
did.
again, it was like no holds barred. I'm winning this thing. Yeah, I remember that. That was fun. That was fun.
I know, but that was not a good idea because there was a lot of kids who were
Yeah.
just throwing it full
Dude,
force.
I've done. So my dad was a special needs teacher, and he was subbing at Natomas High School, and I was like probably, it was probably like fifth grade, and I went and helped and he was like taught PE there with the special needs kids.
Yeah.
And he had them play dodgeball. And it was like, they're fun, but I would play with them.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
these kids kicked my ass.
Oh,
Dude.
did they?
I was getting pelted. Dude, because some of those dudes had cannons, dude.
Yeah.
They were just unloading. But I remember this one kid was just a ball magnet to the head. He got hit like 4 times. It would be like he wasn't even on the court anymore. He'd be off to the side, but somehow a ball would just come. And he's like, dude, what the hell? No, but I just remember I was getting my ass kicked. These kids were just unloading on me.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Good times. Want to wrap this up?
All right. Justin, where can they find you?
Whoa, it caught me
Yeah.
off guard. You can find me at JJ_man_20 on Instagram, Twitter. Follow this podcast on Instagram at the show _ with Junior. And if you're not watching this, go on YouTube, the show with J and R. Go like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your folks. And Reed, where can they find you now?
You could follow me on Instagram and my other podcast, Hatbox Mountain. Or if you just want to follow me, I try not to post anymore, but it's Instagram. It's Reed Piercy. And yeah, I think that's it.
Well, it's been an honor. It's an honor. And now we must leave. Bye.
I haven't ended it yet. Say something cooler.
Something.